you can call me Maddie, and welcome back to my channel. I am sitting outside once again, and I think my neighbors are just gonna have to deal with it. It's a little bit sunny today, hence the hat, but there's kind of a reason why I'm decked out in some Star Wars gear today, and that is because I'm going to be talking about a book that I picked up that I absolutely love, and it may or may not have something to do with Star Wars. May or may not. So the book that I'm going to talk about today is this beautiful little gem here. This is The Love Hypothesis by Ali Hazelwood. This is her debut novel. I remember I was flipping through Twitter a little while ago, and I mean majorly a little while ago, and I was like, oh, like I follow this one person, and then it's like, here's someone else recommended for you, and I was like, oh, this is interesting looking. And it was a picture of the cover when it was the cover release, and I was like, that looks familiar. Oh, that looks very familiar. So just let me give you a quick rundown of the synopsis of, or summary, whatever you want to call it, of The Love Hypothesis. Olive is a third-year PhD candidate who one night impulsively kisses the one person who everybody in the school hates. And the reason being is because she is trying to convince her friend that she is no longer interested in her ex, who her friend now likes. And so she kisses the first person she sees, which is this tall, dark, brooding man who is very grumpy, who just saying this, like, I just love it so much. I really do. I love it so much. And I'm not explaining this well at all because I love it so much. And the weird thing about that is that I am typically not a romance person. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've talked about it on here before. I like things with explosions and sword fights and kind of more darker, violent things. I promise I'm okay, Mom. But I tend to like things that sort of edge on the side of dark. These like bright, cheery, funny, light-hearted stories I don't always go for. So I didn't really know what to expect when I picked this up. I mean, I knew it was going to be a romance. I knew it was going to be kind of fun. And I was like, I knew it was going to be, I mean, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. I knew it was going to be Raylo. I knew it was going to be that, but I was like, I didn't know what it was going to be. And y'all, I was so pleasantly surprised. This book has so much humor and heart, and Olive is just such a sweetheart. She's such a wonderful, likable, relatable character. She is just the most caring person. Like, I love her so much. I love Olive. It's funny because you find yourself relating to her throughout the story. Like, she'll do something and you're like, oh my god, I've done that. Oh god, that was embarrassing, wasn't it? You've got Grumpy, you've got Sunshine, and seeing them come together and sort of work off each other, and then not only bring out the best in each other, but also sometimes the worst. I really liked that dynamic, and I liked Adam. Yes, his name is Adam, and his name is Adam Carlson, and he is awesome. I love him too. And really just everybody in this book made me laugh, made me smile, made me gasp a little bit. And it's kind of a unique one too, because it takes place in the world of STEM. And truth be told, I can't think of any other book that has been really advertised where that's a main setting. And not only do you have the world of STEM, you have a woman in the world of STEM who is trying to make a name for herself and well, I guess much less make a name for herself, and just more so feel like she has what it takes to fit into this world and to succeed in it. And she does, because she's awesome, because we love Olive. Again, there's just so much heart and humor in it that you will really be smiling all the way through. You feel everything Olive goes through. It's told mostly, I think actually it is told entirely from her perspective, and you just feel everything that she goes through. So you're happy when she's happy, you're sad when she's sad, you're confused when she's confused, you're just devastated when she's devastated, and you know, you really just hang on to this character and you go on this journey with her, and it's so good. It's so fun to experience all that with her. And Adam too, he's our dark prince who everybody loves, and well, everybody actually hates, but you as a reader, you will love him. And you also understand where he's coming from. So he may be grumpy and off-putting, but you understand why. You understand what it is, what his perspective is. You understand that he is in a slightly different world than Olive. You know, he's a professor, and she's not in his classes, by the way, or at least I don't remember her being. So it's not like a weird, like, it's not like that. But there's a difference in their perspectives. You know, Olive is a student. I almost called him Ben. Oh my gosh. Adam is a professor. And so you understand that there's also this difference of worlds here. You have the professor who's doing his job, and then the student who is sort of on the receiving end of that, and she sees how it affects the other people around her. But you understand the frustration with them both, that one doesn't always understand the other one. And it's sort of like they have to find that middle ground. And I just love the relationship between them. I really do, because there is so much, I mean, they're fake dating, but there's so much respect between the two of them, and there's a lot of admiration. There's a lot of, obviously there's a lot of conflict, because you can't have a good romance without some conflict. They do respect each other, and they do respect each other's standpoints and perspectives on certain matters. I know what chapter that is. Alright. So there's just a lot of love between the two main characters, even if it's not like full-on romance at force. There is still a lot of love, because they respect each other, and they, you know, come to enjoy each other's company. And I just love seeing the development of that relationship, and how they grow stronger and then become stronger people because of each other. And, you know, I mean, Olive's already kick-ass, but, you know, to see how much she affects Adam and how much Adam affects her, and sort of gives them each a new ground to stand on. And I just really loved their chemistry, how they work together. Honestly, there's not really much to say about in terms of spoilers, so there won't be a spoiler corner for this, but I do highly recommend it. If y'all are just looking for a good book to sit down and laugh and have a fun ride, I mean, this really is a good book. I will kill that cement truck, and let me tell you, I went to like 3 different bookstores trying to find this darn thing. So that's how much I wanted to read it, and y'all, I'm so glad I did. The second I got to the last page, I was like, I'm not ready for this to be over. There needs to be about another 300 pages. There needs to be a little bit more than this, because it is just that good, and I just was not ready to leave the characters yet. That to me is always a sign of a good book, when the book ends and you are not ready to leave. So you got to flip back a few chapters and go again, or go to the beginning and go again. That's how you know you've got a good book, and this is definitely that. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. It is so funny, it's so cute, and it'll just make your day. It really will. It is just a wonderful little book. And for those of you who are also wondering, yes, it is technically Reylo, and I'd say even if you are not a Star Wars fan or a Reylo fan or a whatever fan, you're still gonna have fun with this. It's still gonna be a really, really good read. Ugh, my heart. It belongs to this book. So this was a very quick little book review. Not too much in detail because, again, there's not too much to spoil here. There's not too much to give away. It's more so like, you just gotta go read it. You just gotta go read it and enjoy it yourself. Like, honestly, I mean, I'm just smiling thinking about it because it is just a book that makes me so happy. It has become my comfort book. When I am sad, I'll just pick that up and read a chapter or two out of it, and I'll immediately feel better, and I'll be happy because it's just such a feel-good book. So if you are looking for a good time, a cute romance, a spunky, very bright and wonderful main character and her grumpy counterpart, this is definitely the book for you. And even if you don't think it's your genre, give it a try anyway, because yeah, it's like I said, it wasn't technically my genre, and now my shelves are filled with romance novels. So there you go, the love hypothesis is ruined to me, but in every good way possible. So thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are interested in looking up or reading The Love Hypothesis, let me know. And if you do read it or have read it, please let me know. I would love to talk to y'all about it. Also, don't forget to follow the wonderful author Allie Hazelwood on her social media pages. She's very cool, and she's releasing a few new books here in the coming years, I think is what she said. I know for sure she's got one coming out next year, so find that. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Enjoy the book, and I will see y'all in another video. Bye! Why are y'all still here? Video's over. Go to the bookstore.